to the vlog. I am in sunny California. I'm down here at Venice Beach, right where Marina del Rey meets Venice Beach. And as many of you know, maybe you remember, before I started filming the show for Netflix, I wanted to drop a little bit of the daddy fat. So I got into boxing, and then since I've been back from the show, my life has just been so full of insanity, I haven't been able to get back to boxing, which is something that I really like. So it just so happens that one of the loveliest human beings on the planet, JC, as I lovingly call Johnny, is one of my agents at PLG Estates and also a former professional boxer, amongst many other things that we're going to get into today. So we're down here on the beach. He's going to, as we say in England, kick my ass as he puts me through a boot camp for boxing so I can get rid of, well, it's not really daddy, but look, keep the camera up, Manny, keep the camera up, don't be showing off my sexy legs. All right, let's head over and meet JC. Come on. Captain?
Brother.
So this is JC, one of the loveliest human beings on the planet. Ex-pro boxer, well, a lot of stuff, but we'll get into that later on today. So Johnny's very kindly offered to give me, and I don't really know why I took him up on it, but he's offered to give me some boxing tips so that I can get a little bit more svelte. Although I'm feeling svelte, and you don't need to work out to feel good about yourself, but that's a whole different conversation. So where do we begin?
So, Pete, I know you are reluctant. I'm going to wrap your hands because by the end of today, you'll be punching correctly, probably twice as hard as you've ever punched.
Really?
Yeah, and you're a big fella, and all that weight behind that punching it easier hurt your hands. So, we're going to wrap your hands.
When you've lived 50 years, you've got stories, right?
Well, so before UFC existed, there was unlicensed underground fighting, which basically was like regular boxing, but very sketchy rules. No weigh-ins, safety was an issue. Like you and you fight, you know, okay. And you could be fighting an ex-champion or just some guy who could have a really good sort of street ball, you know, you just don't know who you're going to be matched up with. So I was in a gym in Eltham, in South East London, a rough old gym, and they were doing unlicensed fighting out of there. And then one of the guys said to me, "Oh, you look a bit tasty, Johnny. You want to make a few quid?" And I was desperate for cash. I was like, "Sure." And he went, we've got a bout in a warehouse in Greenwich next week or something, real long notice. And people like Lenny McLean, the governor, you know, who was a mate of mine, a lot of London faces. Do I need to explain what that is? London gangster types were going to be there, and you could come down and have a bit of a fight. I was matched with a guy called Zav the Wild Thing. Now, I remember it now. If you're watching Zav, right, good on you. And I said, I was so desperate for cash, I said I would fight two guys in the same night for an extra 100 quid, you know, $150 that would be, right? I knocked Zav out in 73 seconds of the first round, including 2 counts of 10, and then the second guy went, "Oh, no, I'm all right." And I went, "No, I need the money. What do you mean you don't want to fight?" So, but you got to imagine, like, you know, 400 people in a massive warehouse in the middle of Greenwich, all baying and screaming, and bam, bam, bam. It was a bit of a rush. But
all illegal fighting, like Fight Club.
Yeah, a bit like Fight Club, I guess. Yeah.
You've come a long way. in tribute to one of the greatest boxing movies, maybe the best boxing movie ever made, Rocky, me and my Rocky Balboa here, and me, Apollo Creed, are going to do an homage to Rocky by running down the beach.
Stay tuned.
So thank you for the old workout there, Johnny.
My pleasure.
So just so, you know, you're such a colourful character, just so people can kind of get to know you a little bit. By the way, your lattes with Lorimer is still infamous. I still get requests for that. If you haven't seen it, you should go on the PLG YouTube and look up lattes with Lorimer with JC. It is a riot. So tell us a little history about, I mean, how long have you been in the States? How did you get here? What's your journey?
I came on a canoe, a bit like on a Wi-Fi though. 9 years, I've been here 9 years now with my lovely wife. She was my girlfriend when we came, brought her with me, imported her from England. I came, I've been acting 20 years as you know, so felt like I was a big fish in a small pond over there.
Yep.
So off to America, off to Hollywood, fame and fortune. So got here 9 years ago, always had an interest. Did a little real estate back in the UK, did real estate on the side here, and then still acting, done like about 40 movies all told, done 2 in the last 3 months, and then you know, stumbled upon the pirate ship. And I actually was introduced by our mutual friend Wally, purely to come and, you should meet this guy Peter. He's British, he's in real estate, you're British, I think you'll get on. So I didn't even come to join the brokerage. And we came in, Peter was just too charming for me. Now I was looking for somewhere with a great ethos, a great culture, where there was some camaraderie and a firm that was kind of very digitally forward thinking and focused. We chatted for 10 minutes, I knew straight away. He said to me at the end, well, you know, we'd love to have you, would you consider, do you want to go away and think about it? And I said, no, let's do it. And he went,
He did.
Right now? And I went, yeah, let's go. I'm in, let's go. You know, so.
You know, kudos to you, because, you know, JC is a testament to the real estate industry can be brutal. It can be a really grinding, hard industry. But you are a classic example of, you never take yourself too seriously, and neither do I. We always have, for me, it isn't the dollars really. Making money is a byproduct of having a really good time, and I know whenever you and I get together, it's like all you hear is wah 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 all down the corridors of PLG, and it's like a joke off, like we're cracking jokes every 10 seconds. But I wouldn't have it any other way. You know, we're serious about what we do, we're good at what we do, but you know, we don't have to be too cool for school, you know?
Totally.
And you are an honourable captain now of the pirate ship. And I want to personally thank you, JC, for giving some of your time and your knowledge and your skills.
Bit of fun on the beach with the boss. You know what I mean? I didn't get to punch you in the face.
Yet.
Another time to be continued.
All right, well, thanks again, mate.
Pleasure.
Lots of love.
Fun. It'll be really fun.
So that's it for the vlog for this week. Thank you very much for joining us. We will be back again with who knows what in the next episode. But I'm going to spend a little bit more time enjoying this perfect Venice Beach day with my old mucker, JC. Come on then.
Get the beers in, boss.
Yeah,
Come on.
I don't drink anymore, Johnny.